But prior to that, we will be having an individual group photo as well. We have FC Madras in bright white and Bengaluru FC in their traditional royal blue kit. There we have it. The two captains all set, shaking their hands with the referees. Referee gives in a brief about the toss so that both the captains will be well aware of it. And Bengaluru FC will get to choose first. Looks like Bengaluru FC have won the toss and they have chosen to kick off. That means Bengaluru FC will start kicking the ball from left to right, and it's Madras FC who will be defending first in the qualifier 4. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is match 28 in the AIFF Sub-Junior League 2026-27, and this is the qualifier 4. Starting with the team lineup, we have BFC as Bengaluru FC's lineup with Meeti, Ratul, Shaudavir Varma, Neil Deepak, Arav Ajit, Jordan Paul Mobeen, Pranav Basav, Duboy, and the rest of the team. And this is the home team, that is FC Madras. Starting the lineup with Sovik Holder, Jamaya, Ariz, Niran, Chotan, Nikhil, Lanchinbei, Arom, Rohit, and Athan. The players all in set and all well. Bengaluru FC are here with their coach Avinash Prakash and with team manager Krishan running in the back room. And on the other hand of FC Madras, the home team, we have the head coach Suren Kumar Chetri and team manager Shalak Sanjay. Both these teams all well settled and they have taken their positions. With the blow of the referee's whistle, we'll be beginning this qualifier 4 in the AIFF Sub-Junior Football League happening in Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu, in a wonderful venue, the Scamper Park, which is also the home ground for team FC Madras. So FC Madras have trained here, they've done their warm-ups here and all the plannings right here for this tournament. And what a day for FC Madras to play the qualifier 4 right in their home pitch. FC Madras would be having the home advantage, but Bengaluru FC on the other hand, they are not a team which will ever consider any pitch not to be their home. They are going to give all that they've got, and we have heard Bengaluru FC doing wonders at the top level. We have also heard it's a prominent name in the Indian Super League, that is ISL, and most of the other renowned leagues happening in India and around the world. All well, all set. Referees giving a check on the official table prior to beginning this high-profile match. As this is the qualifier, one team will go through to the semi-finals from here and join the rest of the three. We've got already 3 qualifiers, and there we have it. It's kickoff time in Mahabalipuram, and it's Bengaluru FC who have started with a touch in the ball. And it's the first half. You're going to witness 90 minutes of unlimited football right here with all of the drama and all the best wonders that are going to be witnessed right here in the under 13 category. It's Bengaluru FC taking on the home team, FC Madras. FC Madras are putting a counter-attack from the beginning as they are very well aware of this pitch. That's their home from the past few months and years. It's a good pass, good defense by Bengaluru FC, not letting the ball possession early. Pushed ahead, pushed through. And as I mentioned, only one team will move ahead in this tournament and join the rest 3. We have the qualifying results already of the other 3 teams who have made their seat fixed in the semi-final. That is Classic Football Academy, Minerva Academy, and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. These 3 teams have already fixed their spot in the semi-final of the AIFF Sub-Junior Football League happening in Tamil Nadu. And either of these teams, that is either FC Madras or Bengaluru FC, will be the 4th and final team to reserve their spot in the semi-finals. The ball Ball's moving well. It's been pushed forward by FC Madras. Gets blocked early from Bengaluru FC's defense. Makes it through. That's a good skill from the midfielder. Plays it forward with the captain now. We are having a slightly pouring session in Mahabalipuram right there. If you could witness on your screens, we see a little bit of droplets. That makes the weather more pleasant. Might be a bit of an issue for the ball to move. But it's not a harsh one for these players to not play a game of football. It will be a comfortable one. But the only question will be, will the turf support this rain is the big question. But nevertheless, it's a very pleasant weather in Mahabalipuram. That's a good through ball. Pushed forward and the goalkeeper will keep it. That's a good run up by the goalkeeper of Bengaluru FC, who made his run quick. And if you have noticed, you might have seen that the ball is dragging back a bit. That could be because of the tiny little droplets that have been pouring here in Mahabalipuram at Camper Park, which makes the pitch more resistant for the ball to move. But nevertheless, these players do not look like they're in a mood to give the reason of the pitch, as we are seeing a very good attack at the beginning few minutes of the qualifier 4. Once again, giving a brief on the two teams, we have the visitors, Bengaluru Football Club under 13, in all blue tonight. One of India's most decorated clubs with an AFC 2-star accredited academy, drawing talent from across 13 states. Currently the ball is in the area for Bengaluru FC, and Bengaluru FC strike early in this match. What a way to begin the things, and they have come out hard in the qualifier 4 by scoring the first goal, and the visitors, Bengaluru FC, have it in their name. This is just wonderful for Team BFC. They have scored very early in this qualifier 4 and got a comfortable start. This will gain more confidence to the team, and there will be more such players coming out to shoot such goals, but the pressure falls early on the home side. FC Madras will have to come out passionately right here, as this is the home turf, and that will be one of the sense for them to not give up at any point. Look at that goal. Attacks the far post where the goalkeeper was slightly short of his dive, and the player gets the left bottom corner. Beautifully done goal by jersey number 23 of Bengaluru FC. Celebrations from all his teammates coming in to appreciate that touch and that goal for the entire team. That is the goal scorer, jersey number 23, AMS. That is a short form. Let me just get in the exact name of this player. That is AIFF Khan. AIFF Khan being the first goal scorer in this evening's match, the qualifier 4, happening between BFC and FC Madras. Now, as I was mentioning about Team Bengaluru FC, they are here with their coach Avinash Prakash and the team manager Krishan running the back room. They have made the journey to Mahabalipuram with the squad full of hunger and structure. And that's exactly what we saw in the very first few minutes of the game. An early goal coming in for Bengaluru FC. And now giving a brief on the home side, we have FC Madras under 13. The Squirrels in white tonight at Camper Park. AIFF 4-star accredited. Founded in 2018. Based right here in Mahabalipuram. With their head coach Suren Kumar Chetri and team manager Shalak Sanjay. Led the technical team. Their motto, football is our passion, Madras is our emotion. That's just a beautiful, beautiful motto for all these young players of Mahabalipuram, which will give them a spice of the local, of their roots of Mahabalipuram. Just an impeccable and very impressive motto by Team FC Madras. And they are playing right here in the qualifier 4 at their home ground, all in white, in front of their own crowd, and these Squirrels are definitely a dangerous one. And that's a beautiful through ball. Once again, the ball gets dragged down a little bit because of the turf that's been a little bit of wet there due to the rain, which in turn gives an advantage to the goalkeeper of Bengaluru FC. If the results continue the same way, then looks like FC Madras would have that drag advantage in the second half. But for now, it's Bengaluru FC who have the advantage on the scoreboard with 1 goal. And FC Madras are not being easy after that. They have been good at the counter-attack. And Bengaluru FC is also reacting accordingly. The ball remains at the midfield. And also giving a mention to the referees, we have the main referee Sachin Sharma, assistant referee Jafar, assistant referee 2 we have Nibin, fourth official Suvankar Das, match commissioner Aban Azam, and referee assessor Rajesh Kumar. This is a shout out to all the officials there, giving a precise and a very fair call to both these teams and throughout the tournament. We have the ball at defense, and it's FC Madras who are keeping it with them. It's at the defensive play. Looks like the play is gotten a bit slow now. The teams are looking to keep possession, which will give them an advantage. So all these players could gain some more confidence with the ball and give some precise passing right here. And there goes the turnover. Bengaluru FC have the ball. And back with home team. FC Madras on the lineup. And the ball is at midfield. Plays it forward. The ball not acting accordingly on that part of the pitch, as there is a bit of a drag. But still the players are trying pretty hard onto getting onto their goal. No one else could understand this pitch better than the home team, as they have trained here. This is exactly where FC Madras had planned all of the plannings for the AIFF Sub-Junior Championship, and this is exactly where they're playing the qualifier for as well. Played towards the left wing, and that's a miss pass slightly. The defense also had a brush on that, and that's the reason the ball has been derailed. Turnover, slightly dragged pass once again. Push towards the defender. Defense will have the ball. And it's back with the FC Madras, and it's with the defense. The Squirrels in white keeping it all well, all with them, and looks like the possession currently, the percentage would be more with FC Madras. Plays it high. That's a good jump from the attacker. That ball could have been stopped if attempted, but looks like the player was unhappy with where the ball reached him. That's the reason the ball has been gone out for a throw-in. An advantage will be definitely kept with Bengaluru FC. And we have a lot of spectators right here at the venue where we are witnessing the qualifier for. And that is the Scamper Park in Mahabalipuram. A lot of parents and all the supporters, they have come out to support the home team and all these young talents who are representing their respective clubs at a very big level of the Indian football. It's a good chance. Bodied push with a slight shoulder seems pretty legal, and it will be a goal kick. Ball is put through. That's a quick goal kick. Header. Still FC Madras have the possession. Now back with Bengaluru FC. Turnover there. Once again a turnover. FC Madras keep the ball. Played back towards the defenders. That's through ball. One touch. Pushing the ball forward. The player making his run on version number 50. Beats one defender, passes it along, and the defense walks in from the back and puts it to safety. Pushes the ball for a throw-in. Wonderful defense by Bengaluru FC right there inside the D area. some good backing of your teammates on Bengaluru FC's defense. That's a good pass, good stop indeed by jersey number 56. Back pass, that's done beautifully. We have a player on run up for Bengaluru FC, takes his ball. He's got all the space right there and he's all alone on the pitch. Tries to make a pass towards the right winger, but the defense reads that pass and attacks that position and regains the ball possession for FC Madras. Midfielders having the ball for FC Madras. Two defenders lock down that path and there comes a clearance. Ball not reaching his teammate but will result in a throw-in, and it's jersey number 56 who will throw the ball in. That's Mohammad Azlan for FC Madras who will throw the ball inside for FC Madras. That's a good throw, stopped well by Ramasamya. Athan Ramasamy. Once again, the throw gets retaken. The captain has a slight touch. Plays it forward. And both the defense and the offense misses the ball. We've got Shauryaveer Verma holding up to the ball at the very left back. Plays it through. Now it's with Pranav. Pranav plays it back towards his teammate. Midfield having the ball. Aravajit misses the ball and ball goes in possession of FC Madras. And the goalkeeper runs out to the baseline and stops it and will wait, as all that they've got to do is spend some time. But that's not going to be enough. This is a 90 minutes football where definitely the home team is not going to give up that easily with one goal. They are going to try till the very end, and we might get to see more and more goals in this qualifier 4, as the stakes are very high right here. Only one of these teams will make it through to the semi-finals of the AIFF Sub-Junior Football League, and the entire country is watching these young boys right now and in the further stages, and they have also watched them in the league stages. We've all known the contribution of each of these teams and these players to their clubs. And ladies and gentlemen, let me also tell you, we might be seeing one of India's future star playing right away in the AIFF Sub-Junior. So these boys are in the under-13 category, and there comes the cross. First we have a defensive touch and then the offensive, but looks like the ball was well in command of the defense right there. That's FCM, puts it to safety, gets the clearance. And they've got some time. They've bought them some time with that clearance. And now the ball is at the midfield with Bengaluru FC. Plays it short, a lot of gap in the pitch for Bengaluru FC to make that movement and think of a pass or a shot. Long range for Bengaluru FC. Targets the post, and that's a wonderful, wonderful save by the goalkeeper. All the crowd appreciating that save from the goalkeeper of FC Madras, that is Adish Adwant. He kept himself reserved at that spot, timed it pretty well, gave in that jump and just punched the ball above the crossbar to put it to safety. But also an appreciation to the player for Bengaluru FC for launching that shot from a distance. That was executed perfectly, but Adish Adwant had a different plan in saving that one. There comes the ball, another chance for Bengaluru FC, and the defense works early for FCM and puts the ball to safety. It's once again Asif Khan who got a header, but this time missed the target. And Madras will keep the ball in possession. The ball is back in play, and it's with the defensive touch of FC Madras. They're having it well with themselves on the defensive line. Plays it through. Now back with Bengaluru FC for some time. Now again FC Madras will have the ball. The home ground will be pumped. Home team will be pumped as they have got spectators all around the park who are cheering for them, who are calling their name, chanting all the songs and everything that motivate them. It's FC Madras on the lineup, on the attack. Bengaluru FC gives in a slight touch and derails that plan of FC Madras. A slight slip on that player. That's the reason the ball possession has been lost and it's been given to the oppositions. Back again with FC Bengaluru. FC Bengaluru goes ahead, takes it along the mid-park, turns around, changes direction, sends the defense to the other side and plans something different. It's back with Bengaluru FC and the ball is at the center of the court. Now once again goes towards FC Bengaluru, jersey number 3. Kaiku passes it, crosses the ball. Once again jersey number 12 having his possessions upright, but FC Madras wins it with skills. Ajit with the ball possession, passes it to the midfielder passes it towards the left mid with that cross, clearance quick and fast from FC Madras. Fake and pass. Atan has the ball, Atan passes it to his captain gives in a ball towards the midfielder back to the left back. Ball at the midfield, won back by Bengaluru FC and the ball possession still with Bengaluru FC, but now it will be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC. Quick fake and a short pass. One touch. It's Ajit who has the ball for Bengaluru FC at the centre court. Passes it down to Kaiku. Kaiku turns around, goes through the middle. One touch is the plan and the ball direction slightly being backwards for Kaiku. That does not help Bengaluru FC to keep the possession. Misjudged and mishit from FC Madras' player. The ball has gone out for a throw-in. Bengaluru FC will get the privilege to throw the ball inside. Quick throw from Kaiku, midfielder for Bengaluru FC. Pass it towards the centre. And now with Seiko goes for a long ranger but does not give in the proper angle, which makes it very comfortable for the goalkeeper Adish Adwant of FC Madras to hold on to the ball and kick the ball away. Ball once again back with Bengaluru FC, but this time they miss on the drag and ball reaches the opposition. It's with the boys in white, that is FC Madras. Pushes it forward. Atan has the ball. Plays a long ball towards the attacking side for FC Madras. And it's Ariz who have to make a run up. Once again back with their captain. Plays it back towards the defense. Defense will have a touch for some time is what it looks like. That's a good early defense from Bengaluru FC. Ball is well inside the play zone. And referee also running along. Back with Bengaluru FC. Now Bengaluru FC's defenders will have a touch. Plays it towards the midfield. Put through. Through ball once again. One touch is the plan. The ball was executed perfectly. Ball is inside the D area for Bengaluru FC. Stops, turns around, passes it back towards the midfielder. Midfield will launch it for a cross. There is a player present, but defense well in action. Ball played through. Bengaluru FC still have the ball possession with the referee's assistance flag being down. Ball at the center, long range, all the ability goes in and goalkeeper Adish Adwan grabs it with perfection. And he will decide to throw it away. And the ball goes out. Out with Bengaluru FC, not outside the court. And they continue the play. Ajit having the ball back to Kaiku. Pushes it towards center with their captain. And slightly they miss the ball. The captain of Bengaluru FC regains the ball possession. Passes it on to his teammate. But not a hard attempt this time from Asif Khan, correction. Asif Khan is the goal scorer for Bengaluru FC. They are a prominent group of forwards there. We have Neil Deepak, Asif Khan, and Jordan Paul Mobeen. Jordan Paul Mobeen being the captain of Bengaluru FC. 21 minutes already up in this match. We've got 25 minutes more before going to the halftime break. But what an encounter already between these two teams. That's a foul. That looks like a foul. But not to the referee. Referee says continue play. Seems like the first touch was the ball and the follow-up defense had gotten the player as well, and that's the reason these players were in pain. All well, all good so far in this match in the qualifier 4. It's back with Bengaluru FC, plays it towards the long left wing. That was a claim for a handball. Back with Bengaluru FC, turns around, passes it down. Looks like there is a player present at the midfield to receive that one. It moves in towards his right, puts his shoulder down. Now passes to Kaiku. Kaiku with the ball possession. He's got a chance to put up a cross. Puts in a cross. Header. Once again, Bengaluru FC with an acrobatic attempt. Hits the crossbar. And the ball is right inside the D area for a longer time in Bengaluru FC. And Adish Adwant walks out and holds on to the ball. That was absolute thriller right there for Bengaluru FC and for Madras FC. With some great and exceptional attempts from both these teams. We just saw an acrobatic bicycle kick coming in from Bengaluru FC's player. We did not have a mark on who the player was, but a well-defined and a promising effort from the forward of Bengaluru FC. And the follow-up shot and header hitting the crossbar and falling inside the court. That was just some good news for FC Madras there, but Bengaluru FC will not be happy with that. And there we have it, the first offside of the day. The referee's assistant puts his flag up and indicates the player being offside, and the ball possession will be given back to FC Madras, and it's going to be a free kick. We are just seeing some world-class football right here in the Scamper Park at Mahabalipuram, and let me remind you, these are the under 13 category boys in the AIFF sub-junior category playing the qualifier 4. This is just exceptional. Sometimes I just forget that these are under 13 category boys, because the kind of football that they are showcasing right away in this match. And we are just 24 minutes into this game between the BFC and FCM. And the audience right there will be having a blast of a day. What a way to kickstart your weekend. A Saturday evening watching a great match of FC Madras and Bengaluru FC in the AIFF sub-junior happening on their home turf at the Scamper Park in Mahabalipuram. Ball's at the midfield. It's FC Madras on the lineup. The ball is played towards the right wing. Beats the defender. The ball now enters the D area. A long-range cross, but no players at the far post to receive it for FC Madras. Bengaluru FC with that clearance, but gets a slight touch of the offensive player, and the ball falls out for a throw-in. It will be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC. Quick throw and a bodied play there from both the players of Madras and Bengaluru. It's back with FC Madras, played it towards centre, pushes the ball back with the captain. That is Jeremiah. Played through, and that's a hard push. That will be called a foul. But this time it looks like the referee will only give a verbal warning to this player, as the foul was not that of a heated one. It was lucky for that player to not receive any booking. And a quick free kick from Bengaluru. We've always got to see some special rivalry when it's Bengaluru and Madras or Chennai playing a match. We had that rivalry in the IPL. We have that rivalry in the ISL. And most of all the Southern Derby matches that we witness, it is a treat to watch. We get to see such treats even in basketball when Karnataka is taking on Tamil Nadu. Both prominent teams And these two states, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, have been the hot spots and a great factory to produce wonderful athletes in throughout all the sports that have been represented in India and everywhere else. We get to see a promising game from both these teams. And that's exactly what is required for the future of our country in the various sports categories like football, basketball, and many other. This is a great initiative from AIFF to promote the young talent. A long range, gets a deflection, and the goalkeeper will not hesitate to collect it comfortably and kicks it away. That's a huge kick. The ball would definitely reach space as well with that kick. And that's a bodied attempt from Bengaluru FC, keeps it through. He stops him for a pretty long time, but then the help from his teammate, that is Atan, walks in to help his teammate and regains the ball possession. Turnover once again for Madras FC. It's back with Bengaluru. That's a sliding attempt. FC Madras keep the ball in possession. Turns around, passes it back towards his teammate. Down the ground they go with that short pass. Played forward this time. The referee's flag remains down, but the defense will not hesitate to come in and give that clearance. Quick throw from FC Madras. Plays it through, walks into center. It's with the captain. Captain plays it towards the left wing. Left wing has a good chance right here, but slips slightly. Ball still remains in play. Plays it back towards his forward, and there comes the clearance from FC Bengaluru. That was a good chance for FC Madras to get on the score sheet, but the player was slightly short of his run-up, which got things going out of hand. But they came in strong back, but defense from Bengaluru FC acted immediately and put the ball into safety with that clearance. Now the ball is back with FC Madras. Now again back with Bengaluru FC. Turnovers being very prominent at the midfield. This is the zone where we got to see the highest number of turnovers in this match. It's Kaiku who has the ball. Defensive touch once again. A harsh play there from both these teams. And seems like the ball possession has been given to FC Madras. And there we have it. The referee has blown in a whistle for the mid-time drinks break. This is appreciation from all the spectators right there. We see FC Madras fans right there being in to support their team, and this is very, very impressive of how parents and all the other supporters have walked in to support their home team. This is the replay of the first goal, which had a slight of the brush on the hand, and AIFF made that count. We have a look at the replay closely. It's not the hand of touch, but it was directly, the slight deflection was there. But AIFF made no mistakes in giving that one touch through. And ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, this is not the half-time, it is the mid-time drinks break that's been given to both these teams to have a breather and drink some water and sip on some energy drink, have a chat with your coach and players, and plan in a minute's time to decide how the thing should work in the remaining time before the half-time whistle. The players are back on the field after having a quick chat with their coaches and managers. And here we are with FC Madras kicking that free kick directly into the area. And that's a clearance which comes in. FC Madras keeps the ball with them. It's Atan who has the ball right now for FC Madras. Plays towards center. Nikhil with the ball and clearance for Bengaluru FC. We have AIFF running in towards the ball. But FC Madras has the first touch. Now plays it towards the midfield. Midfield back to the defender. Defender chips the ball inside. Slight touch, turns around. Passes towards center. Captain on the ball. Back to its center forward. Slightly slips down, but that's the ball that was in touch. Back towards the defense of FC Madras. Played towards the center. The ball remains at the midfield with the defenders. Defender pushes it forward towards the midfield. Midfield towards their forward, but the forward will have to give in a powerful run up to reach that ball, as the ball had gone a distance already, even before the right wing could make his run up. It is Karthik who has the ball, and he will be doing the honors in the form of a goal kick. Ball reaches the half court, back with the FC Madras, and here comes the chance. But Karthik walks away too soon and grabs onto the opportunity and makes things easy for his defenders. And the uneven pitch slightly misses judgment for the BFC player. And that will be a foul is what it looks like, but the referee denies to give in some attention. Cheers continuously flowing in the stands for FC Madras as they are on the attack. Back with FC Madras, it's at the center of the court. Long ranger towards the D area, FC Madras, and it's Karthik with that save. That was a wonderful attempt from jersey number 50. That is Ariz Alam. He did great, and look at the appreciation that's coming in from the stands to this player for that attempt that he made. Now, not to forget the great save that Karthik also did on that shot. This is just pure football that we're witnessing right here at the Scamper Park in Mahabalipuram. The cross did perfectly well, stopped it fine, and there comes the shot. Beautiful save by Karthik. Avi slightly had a slip down as well on that. That's the reason he was slightly off balance, but a wonderful shot from that distance. And even Karthik did great on judging that ball and diving in to save that one. That's some great football from both these players. Currently, the ball being at the sideline, it's with the Bengaluru FC. Chips it through, and the ball goes out of possession. Will be a throw-in for Madras FC. FC Madras, correction. This is turning out to be a thriller already from the starting minute so far. Both these teams are playing a promising and a wonderful game of football. As the stakes are high at this level of football, it's the qualifier 4 that we are witnessing in the AIFF Sub-Junior Football League. That's a through ball, that's a good pass. Turns around, would slip, sends the defense for vacation. It's Bengaluru FC on the attack, and jersey number 12 tries to cross it, gets blocked early. Defender has the ball, goes with that back pass, and Asif Khan was well aware that the ball is going out of play and he let it go. Will be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC, and it's Kaiku who has walked in to throw the ball for Bengaluru FC. Quick one touch. Defender goes on that sliding tackle, passes the ball inside the D area. Bengaluru FC has the ball. There comes the push, and ball possession regained by FC Madras. Bengaluru FC being before time there at that position to regain the ball possession. Sliding tackle, and there comes the foul. Referee notices that one. The card will be coming out on that, and the yellow card. The first booking, the first card of the day, and it's gone to Ariz Alam. Ariz Alam gets a booking, and it's a warning, and it is a yellow card. He will have to be careful henceforth in the match, as another card would send him off the field, and that would be a big problem and a big drawback to Team FC Madras, as they would be struggling with 10 players if in case Ariz Alam gets another yellow. But so far so well, it's just one yellow card, not to worry much for FC Madras. The play resumes with all 11 players in good shape and in good form. The park is filling around. We are having spectators walking in, and the rains have also subsided here. And another acrobatic attempt. This time it's coming in from FC Madras. Quick passing there. One touch, plays it through. A good chance for FC Madras, beats the goalkeeper and gets an equalizer. There comes the equalizer for FC Madras, and they have come back in this game hard and strong. Scores being 1-1, they are cheering, asking the spectators to cheer more and more, and that's exactly what the crowd is doing right there. This is just beauty. He did take his time, did manage to beat the goalkeeper, managed his feet, and then got the back of the net. What a great goal for FC Madras. Right there, they get a goal at the 37th minute, an equalizer there for FC Madras, and beautiful game right here in the qualifier 4 already. Bengaluru FC start the things from the centre. Back to their captain, Jordan Paul. The goal scorer being Ariz Alam. Seems like Ariz Alam is taking all the credits right here. So the great pass. The defense slightly was waiting and expected that Ariz Alam was offside. But clearly the flag remained down, and that's where the judgment slightly missed for FC Bengaluru. Look at the celebration. Ariz Alam is the same player, ladies and gentlemen, who got a yellow card a minute ago, and he is on the score sheet with a goal registered in his name. Look at the celebrations from all his teammates. They are really happy with that kind of intent from Ariz Alam. He does not mind he's got a yellow card. He's gonna get his team all that he could. That's some great contribution right there from this player, Ariz Alam. Seems like a quick unofficial drinks break, as we've got an injury to be given some attention. That's the reason we've seen all these players coming in, walking out to drink some water. And all this time will be added as an aggregated time at the end of the 45 minutes, which we also call as injury time. And play resumes from the goalkeeper's end of Bengaluru FC. It's back with FC Madras. Turns around, keeps it back. There comes across. Once again, trouble for Bengaluru FC. The ball is at the D area. Good clearance from Bengaluru FC. They managed things pretty well on the defensive lineup. And now the midfielder is taking the ball towards the attacking side. Goes in for that grounded shot that does not seem well planned there, as we had already a defender guarding the forward. So the ball had to be sent in a very different angle, which FC Bengaluru slightly failed at that spot. And now it's FC Madras who have the ball back in action. Grounds the pass. FC Madras having a good stable position right now. And it's back with FC Bengaluru. That was a good through ball played towards the midfielder. Gets a slight touch of the forward there, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. It's Kaiku who will throw the ball for Bengaluru FC. Quick throw. Bengaluru FC keeps the ball with them. Pranav Basav has walked back towards the midfield to give in some help to his buddies right there. As in the last 10 or 5 minutes, we have witnessed FC Madras being 60% of the time on the attacking side. And the ball has been sent back towards their goalkeeper. Risky attempt there, but the goalkeeper, Adish, does well on that clearance, and the ball goes out of play. Will be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC. And a good ball right there. Plays it towards the forward. FC Madras has a good chance, but looks like he's gotten a touch from the goalkeeper. He looked like he was in pain, but the referee denies to give any attention on that. Seems like a very fair play there from Bengaluru FC. Grounds the pass. The player is still in pain. Seems like there would be some attention that should be given to the player. Ball has been crossed away through the D area. Goes in through. And the ball remains Bengaluru FC's defender. And now the referee would blow his whistle and ask the medical help to walk into the pitch and have a look at the player. Look at that. And that was a slight push coming in from jersey number 14. That is Dubois. And he will be requiring some medical attention there. The ball possession will be with the Bengaluru FC is what I believe, as there will be an indirect free kick that will be given. Plays through. One touch back with the FC Madras. Plays the ball forward and the ball goes out of play. That's a slight and hard push coming in from Bengaluru FC's defense. Karthik has the ball in the form of a goal kick, and it's Bengaluru FC who will continue from their goal post. Quick header coming in from FC Madras. They have a good chance right away. Ball back with FC Bengaluru. Through ball, and defense acts early from FC Madras. There comes the clearance, and the ball has been put to safety from Bengaluru FC. Ball remains with FC Madras, and it's going to be Mohammad Aslan who will throw the ball inside. Quick touch was the plan from Athan. Ball back with the FC Madras. Played through and ball gets stopped. Play continues. It's with FC Bengaluru. Plays higher and misses that shot. FC Madras having the ball possession back. Their defense is having the touches right there. A slight miss. That was a bit risky for the defensive play of FC Madras, but they did well in getting back on the counter. FC Bengaluru have the ball possession back. Played towards jersey number 12. That is Pranav. Pranav played towards centre back. Midfielders have the ball right now for Bengaluru FC. Pushes through. One touch to center. Defense walks in and a cross. That's a good one. And we have an indication from the sideline referee indicating 3 minutes of added time. That is to compensate to all the injury and attention that was given during the match play in the first half. So 3 minutes is all that's going to be an extra time in the first half. One touch played through. Back with the centre back of FC Madras, and now a turnover. FC Bengaluru having the ball possession. Plays through. Kaiku with the ball. Kaiku makes it a pass towards the forwards of Bengaluru FC. Turns around, and there comes a chip. A slight brush of the boot, and the ball goes out of play. Will be a throw-in for FC Madras. Played down, pushes it through. Back with the captain of FC Madras. Jerim having the ball, makes its pass towards his right winger. Good stop, and stops again. Due to the defensive play of Bengaluru FC, it's going to be a corner kick for FC Madras. corner will be shot from right. FC Madras will keep the ball possession on that corner. All the players getting accumulated inside the D area is jersey number 65, Lanchenba, who will be taking the corner kick for FC Madras. There we have it, raising his hands, indicating that shot. That's a good curvy ball punched out by the goalkeeper Karthik of Bengaluru FC. And Bengaluru FC on the run up. Slight stop. Defensive play. Plays it back towards their goalkeeper, FC Madras. It's Adi Shadwant who gets a touch. Defense having the ball in possession. Grounds the pass. Plans for a through ball. Seems like the right winger was not well ready on that, and the ball has gone all the distance, and Bengaluru FC has kept the ball in possession. The goalkeeper Karthik having the ball for Bengaluru FC on the defensive line and gives it a straight pass towards the opposition. It's with Bengaluru FC now. Great run up by the forward of FC Madras. FC Madras on the attack. The player slightly trips on the ball. And turnover for FC Madras. Bengaluru FC with the ball possession. Crosses the ball through. Will this be a chance for FC Bengaluru? It's it's Pranav on the ball. Back to Kaiku. Passes it down the line to Kaiku. Kaiku having the ball possession at the right mid with the captain Jordan Paul. Grounds the pass. And there we have it. The referee says that's enough. Let's have a break. And that whistle marks the end of the first half in the qualifier 4 at the AIFF Sub-Junior Football Championship happening at the Scamper Park in Mahabalipuram. The score standing at Bengaluru FC 1, FC Madras 1. That was a thrilling first half right here in this battle between BFC and FCM. We would be taking a short break as it's the half time, and both these teams will be getting a time to get a breather and plan things accordingly in the second half. We would be continuing this match live, so do have a quick break and be right back and witness this battle between Bengaluru FC and FC Madras in the AIFF Sub-Junior Championship, as this is the qualifier that's happening. The match summary at the halftime being ball possession with 56% with BFC, shots on target being 4 for BFC and FCM being 3, tackles being 5 for BFC and 7 for FCM, corners being 1 each for both the teams, and offsides being 0 so far for both the teams.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं पुण्य परसुन वाजपेयी। आज तक में आपका स्वागत। आज तक
Players are back on the pitch, and we've got a few changes onto Bengaluru FC's squad on the playing 11 there. And this time in the second half, it's gonna be the home team FC Madras who will be kicking from left to right. And there we have it. Jersey number 48, Fahad Minas, a boy who has walked in for the second half. There are a couple of changes in the second half on both the sides. And there we have the referee's whistle. We resume play in the second half at the AIFF Sub-Junior Championship happening at the wonderful Scamper Park, Mahabalipuram. And it is Bengaluru FC taking on FC Madras, where the scores are 1-1. We had seen an incredible game of football in the first half, and the second half also gives in a promise for a rivalry that these two teams have in the past to give us a thrilling and a blockbuster match that's gonna play in the second half as well. Currently the ball possession with Bengaluru FC, long range, and the goalkeeper Adish Adwant will hold it comfortably. A warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the AIFF Sub-Junior Football Championship that's happening in Mahabalipuram, and it's Bengaluru FC taking on FC Madras, and with the score standing at 1-1. It's a pleasant weather at the venue, and it's the beautiful venue, the Scamper Park, the pitch that holds a lot of history, and it also happens to be the home ground for FC Madras. FC Madras have trained here. They have done all the plannings and all the preparations for this big day, for this big tournament, right here at the wonderful Scamper Park. Played through once again, back with FC Bengaluru. Back with the FC Bengaluru's left mid. Places back towards the centre back. Header, stops it. Headed once again. Back with the defensive play of FC Madras. Played for a through ball, but does not manage to. The defense has the first touch. They reach early and stops it soon and fine, and in way to trouble as well. That's for the defenders of plays back. Now once again back with the defense of FC Madras. Played through, one touch, does a nutmeg and gets the ball back in possession. It's with FC Madras. One more nutmeg. There are a series of nutmegs from the defense to the midfield. Plays it forwards. Quick touch there to pass the ball forward to their attackers to run forward, but FC Bengaluru was not prepared for that from the midfielders. And now they're back in action with the attack. That's a good ball, but the defense reaches that spot early, which was expected for the forward to reach there. Played back towards the defender. It's with FC Madras. Played down the ground. Through ball once again. FC Madras reaches it very well from where they're supposed to, and plays early, and they are now on the attack. Turns the defense to the attack. Makes his run up towards the very edge of the court. Plans in for a cross. Fakes it and then passes the cross. Cross works fine, but the defender back with the midfield of FC Madras. The defender kicks the ball in towards the D area. The captain will hold it. Good chance for FC Madras to score in from here. Launches it, but the defense blocks it like a wall in front of the forward and does well. FC Bengaluru are doing well on the defense from the beginning of the match. Plays it towards the right wing. It's now back with the FC Bengaluru. The referee leaves the ball. He was in the way. Turns around and FC Madras are already there with the defensive play. Good defense from FC Madras, and that should be a foul. There goes the whistle. Seems like it's going to be just a verbal warning there for the player from Bengaluru FC. As that was a harsh foul, definitely. And a free kick has been offered to FC Madras. FC Madras with the free kick at the center line. Makes it pretty short towards his companion at the center field. Good fake from the center back. Beats one forward from the opposition. And now the turnover for FC Bengaluru. And they are on the attack. Takes the ball along his side. Gets a slight misfeed there. And the ball possession has been lost from Bengaluru. And it's back with the FC Madras. FCM with the ball possession. Takes it toward the center. Sliding tackle. Does beat one defender. Good defense from Bengaluru FC to save that potential goal from FC Madras. Bengaluru FC back in the attack. Turns around. Right wing having the ball. Slides in to save that one and the ball goes out of play. The player is not happy. Says that the last touch was from the opposition, but the referee has given the verdict. The ball possession and the throw-in will be given to Bengaluru FC. On the ground, plays it through, takes it towards center, slight dribbling there. Ball still remains at the very sideline. That's a good pass to FC Madras. They have a good chance. Defense being pretty hard on that clearance, but the ball still remains well within with that deflection. And the play continues there. Wonderful piece of defense from FC Bengaluru on that. The ball is still remaining inside the play zone. And there we have it. The captain, Jordan Paul, keeping the ball with him and now makes a pass. Long range from FC Bengaluru. Just goes above the crossbar. That was just an amazing attempt from jersey number 16. That is Wade, who is a player who's just walked in the second half. And he did that attempt from a distance. Just inches above the crossbar. A very good attempt from Wade right there for FC Bengaluru. The play continues right from the goalkeeper's end of FC Madras. It's back with the defenders. And there comes a long ranger. Header. And the ball goes out of play for Bengaluru FC. FC Madras keep the possession. Plays it towards the left wing. Left wing having a good chance to cross the ball. Puts it across. But the defense was pretty hard on that part. They had blocked it just like there was some curfew inside the D area. And they have stopped that cross midway. But the ball still remains with FC Madras. FC Madras goes in for that shot. Slightly off target and the ball goes out of play. Will be the goalkeeper's ball. And it will be Karthik who will kick it from the goalkeeper's end for Bengaluru FC. Just have a look at that pass. Did manage in that gap. And there comes the loss. That was way out of target. But a good attempt from FC Madras. And the ball goes out of play once again. It's the sideline throw for FC Madras. Now back with FC Madras at the center field. Through ball. Stops it. Turns around. Makes it a pass towards the left wing. Crosses the ball inside, right from center. Good pass there. That was a riskier one for FC Bengaluru. Not sure if they were very confident about the sideline referee's flag going up, but they were two forwards well present inside the D area to launch that ball inside the post for FC Madras. A good confidence from Bengaluru FC and a good trust on their goalkeeper, Karthik, who saved it. And not much of an impact has happened on that play. Play continues from the sideline. It's with Bengaluru FC. Takes it along the sideline. The captain, Jordan Paul. Good defensive play from FC Madras. And seems like a foul has been called. And that will be in favor of FC Madras. Play continues from the defensive side for FCM. Back towards the midfield. Now plays it a through ball. So the forwards will have a run up. Plays it back slightly there. One touch. A short pass. Gets it towards the center this time. Crosses the ball towards the D area with a headed clearance from Bengaluru FC. It's Wade who is having the ball possession for Bengaluru FC. Good skill, keeps the defenders away from the ball for some time at least, and it's back with a touch, and FC Bengaluru keep the ball possession. That's a good one touch to Wade from the captain Jordan Paul. Crosses the ball towards the right wing and shifts the defensive play. Crosses the ball inside and a good clearance, a powerful clearance from FC Madras. Chips the ball. FC Madras have a lot of space and time there to decide on how and which direction the ball is to be sent, and they keep it with their defenders for some time. The defense having a good touch with the ball. Chips the ball inside. FC Madras having a good chance on the attack there. The defense of Bengaluru FC is well settled with their positions. Turns around. It's Asif who makes a pass to Kaiku. Tries to put the ball forward, but the defense from FC Madras at the midfield misguides the ball to go out of play, and that's a quick throw in from FC Bengaluru. Chips the ball, one touch, back with FC Bengaluru's midfielder, crosses the ball, defender gets his job done early to clear the ball. Ball back at the midfield with Bengaluru FC. That's a very good pass towards the right mid. Grounds the pass towards the right winger this time. Grounded pass. Bengaluru FC on the attack. The intent looks clear there with that run up that was planned, but FC Madras' defense derails all the planning of Bengaluru FC on that run. It's FC Madras who have regained the ball possession and they are going towards the attack, but Wade also gives a contribution on the midfield for FC Bengaluru and gets in a turnover for them. FC Bengaluru with the ball possession puts it towards the left wing. Good stop. Player goes down, but the ball was the first touch, so the referee will not give any special attention towards that fall. And that will be a foul. The sideline referee indicates with the flag. And a free kick will be given to FC Madras. A very good spot for FC Madras to cross the ball inside and get that one-touch goal right inside the post for them. A quick free kick from FC Madras. Takes the ball inside the D area. Blocks it early, and Wade is all present there inside to give a contribution to the defenders as well. And a free kick has been given to Bengaluru FC. "58 minutes ticking on the clock, and 90 minutes is the buzzer time in this match. Currently, both these teams have equalized the score with 1-1 goals each in the first half. And they're fighting for more. And both the team defense is not giving up. They have been pretty hard guarding their goalpost like it's a fort, and that's exactly what the kind of defense is what we witness at a higher level, and that is exactly what these young boys are also doing right here at the under 13 AIFF Sub Junior National Football Championship. That's a good clearance from Bengaluru FC. Bengaluru FC having the ball possession, pushes the ball towards the right wing. Bengaluru FC on the attack. Two players goes down. They're claiming it, but the referee does not seem to be giving an attention on that. Jordan Paul is claiming that his jersey was pulled by a defender, but the referee continues play. Headed defense from Bengaluru FC. Grounds the pass. And looks like the coach of Madras FC has a few words for his player. Jersey number 70 there. That is Irom. Irom getting in some insights from his coach right before the throw-in. And now the goalkeeper Karthik K for Bengaluru FC will kick the ball from his goal post, and that will reach his teammate perfectly at the midline. Takes the ball through sliding defense. That's done beautifully. Well control on the slide and a proper target. Gets the ball and keeps the possession as well. FC Madras now on the attack. Chips the ball outside towards a clearance. That's a miss hit from this player of FC Madras. But nevertheless, the ball possession still remains with FC Madras. Grounded pass, plays it through. One touch once again. Stop, and the ball falls out of play. It's going to be a throw-in, and it's Irom who will throw it once again for FC Madras. Ball remains at the defensive line. Good stop from FC Madras. Does well to save the ball from going out. Takes the ball along the line. Two defenders. That's a good defense from Bengaluru FC on the slide, as he did get in some contribution from his teammate at the early stages, but did well on that save. Good passing at a very sneaky region for FC Bengaluru. Jersey number 17, Seiko kicks it away, and possession to be given to FC Madras as per the sideline referee's indication. And yes, a quick throw, plays it back towards his defender. Grounds the pass, centre back. Irom has the ball for FC Madras. The defenders having a good passing session there so that their attackers can be well in position in that time, and they can execute a plan right here. Defenders having a touch, plays it towards the midfielder now. Pushes the ball forward. It's FC Madras with the ball possession. And there looks like we have an offside being called by the referee's assistant there. And a free kick will be given to FC Bengaluru. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the qualifier 4 that we are witnessing right here in the AIFF Sub-Junior Football Championship. And any one team out of the two will make it to the semi-final in this tournament. Already we've got Classic Football Academy, Minerva Academy FC, and Reliance Foundation Young Champs who have reserved their spot in the semi-final. And either of these two teams will be going to join these three great teams in the semi-final as well. this is a high-profile match that we are witnessing right away happening in Mahabalipuram in the AIFF Sub-Junior Football Championship in the Under-13 category. That's a good skill from the defender. Keeps the forward wandering on that slide. Plays it back. Defenders has the touch here. So we're just going to have 4 teams in the semi-finals. And 3 teams have already reserved their spot. And the 4th team will be decided out of the result of the match between Bengaluru FC and FC Madras. Chips the ball towards the left, but the ball goes out of play. Appreciation from the coach of Bengaluru FC for that play. And Iram does a quick throw in towards his defender, towards his companion, who is well present there. It's back with the defender of FC Madras. Plays it forward. This is a good chance for FC Madras. Bengaluru FC acting quick with a high knee action, keeps the ball in possession and clears the ball. Play resumes. Defensive play turning to be an attacking one for Bengaluru FC. And the player goes down. Referee continues play. Ball possession regained by Bengaluru FC. Pushes the ball forward. A chance here for Bengaluru FC. Ball still remains. Beats that defender. Will this be a chance for Bengaluru FC? Crosses the ball. Not quite sure who was supposed to be at that spot. But there were 2 players who were well qualified to kick in that ball inside the D area. Like a miscommunication on the attacking side there. You don't get to see these things often from Bengaluru FC. And that's thrown directly towards the opposition, and the opposition does great on guarding that path so that no player from Bengaluru FC will reach that, and sends the ball out of play. Will be a goal kick, and Adish Adwan kicks it quickly towards his teammate, towards his defender, and the defender will take the ball forward. Tries for a long ranger. Defense well guards that shot. It's back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper quickly clears the ball as he noticed that the forwards of FC Madras were running in for that counter attack. Taking the ball from left to right, right to left is this player from Bengaluru FC doing things to shift the defense of FC Madras. Chips the ball through and blocks that path. Quick stop. Tries to give in a few touches that does not manage to hit the ball on target. Ved runs in for the ball. Ball gets derailed. 2 players goes down, but play still continues. Seems like all of them being legal tackles there. Back with jersey number 7. That's Neil Deepak for Bengaluru FC. Passes it on to Kaiku. Kaiku passes it back towards his midfielder. And that's a lot of room taken there to launch that shot. The flag goes up. Will be a throw-in for FC Bengaluru. One touch quickly to Kaiku. Kaiku will have the privilege to cross in the ball, but the defenders of FC Madras will not let that happen, as there's a player guarding that path for his team. And he does great on pushing the ball for a goal kick. Ball possession back with FC Madras. Bengaluru FC with a long range attempt, and the goalkeeper Adish Vedan does stop the ball but does not manage to grab it completely, as looks like there was a slight turn in the ball after the pitch, but good work from the goalkeeper Adish on saving that ball, and a good kick from Bengaluru FC as well, perfectly on target, and a good attempt to get on the score sheet for the second time in this match. It's going to be a throw-in for FC Madras. Quick throw, one touch. It's back with Seiko. Seiko kicks the ball ahead. The defender of FC Madras looking very comfortable to stop that, as they don't have an intervention from the attacking side. And now there will be deflection. Ball remains inside the play zone. Sends the ball forward. Stop. A wonderful stop there from Aviz Alam. FC Madras on the attack. Gets an escort towards the baseline for the ball, and there comes a push as well from FC Madras's forward. That seems like it's Aviz again. Aviz will have to be careful there, as he's already gotten a yellow card in this match. As another yellow card will be causing him trouble, as he will have to walk off the pitch and he will face a 2-match suspension as well. It's Bengaluru FC back again with the ball possession at the midfield. Turns around, passes the ball towards the midfielder once again. Center mid having the ball. Played forward. Through ball was the plan, but defense well read it. And they have stopped that procedure. And the defense has turned out to be offense for FC Madras. And now back again with Bengaluru FC. Tried for a through ball. Outfoot pass. Neil Deepak with the ball possession for Bengaluru FC. Pushes the ball towards the left mid. Attacks the play. Stops it at the very end. But the defender does great on saving that one. A big shout from Wade and all the other players claiming for a corner kick. But seems like... And the corner has been given. That's a good call from the referee. And it's Bengaluru FC who will be launching in a corner from the left side this time. Takes a few steps and crosses the ball towards the far post. Headed touch. Outside the D area comes the rescue and a miss hit. Did not manage to judge the ball movement completely there. That's the reason the kick definitely did happen, but did not get the connection of the ball. And seems like a foul has been made at the very edge of the D area there. And a free kick will be given to Bengaluru FC. This is going to be a good advantage to Bengaluru FC, as from that very region, the free kick taker will have a very good visibility of the goalpost, making most of all the options available for him. He can go in for a direct goal. He can also chip in the ball towards his teammate, cross the ball. It's all on the free kick taker to what he will be deciding. If you ask me, it looks like he's going to go all the way to the goal post. But let's wait. And there goes the whistle. And there comes the free kick. Gets intervened with him from Adish Adwant. A flying save from the goalkeeper of FC Madras. That was indeed an impeccable attempt, an impressive attempt from Adish. It did look like he was flying at that spot. And a great save from Adish Adwant. Once again attacks the far post, the corner kick from Bengaluru FC. Players well present for a backup at outside the D area. Let's have a look at that free kick. Gets intervened by the backup wall. Second shot, and look at that save. Just manages to punch it out above the crossbar and does wonders on that save. Adish might have just saved in a match there with that save. And that was really very impressive. A world-class save from Adish Adwant right before walking into the mid-time drinks break in the second half. What a game we are witnessing right here in Tamil Nadu at the AIFF Under 13 Sub-Junior National Championship. It's currently the mid-time drinks break. A short time for both these teams to quickly have a breather, sip on some water and have a quick chat with your coaches and teammates, and on planning to do how can we make the remaining 20 minutes fruitful or effective. Just look at that save, look at that aggression, completely legal from Adish Adwant there. The match is getting heated up definitely because this is the qualifier for one team out of these two will make it to the semi-finals of the AIFF Sub-Junior National Championship. That's going to be played in a 1 or 2 days gap, and quick appreciation from the strands as well to Adish Adwant and to the entire team. The ball possession back with Bengaluru FC. Quick shot throw. Crosses the ball inside the D area. But good defense. Puts the ball out of play. And play continues for FC Madras. Plays it back towards center. Midfielder having the ball for FC Madras. There was some bodied attempt on that defense. The player, the captain, does well. Turnover once again. FC Madras have the ball possession. Takes the ball through. One touch back again with Madras. FCM with that shot. Karthike holds on to it comfortably. Does have a short dive and saves the ball very well. It's back with Seiko. Seiko gets embodied defense there from FCM. Pushes the ball forward. And the defense of FCM will have the first touch on the other end of the court. Played back, FCM on the attack. Headed defense. Does manage to buy them some time with that defense. A sneaky pass from Bengaluru FC. Quick movement from the other end as well. That is FCM. Did not judge the ball fine. The goalkeeper walks out and decides to clear the ball and puts it to safety. It's going to be a throw-in, and it's going to be for Bengaluru FC. Giving a word of appreciation to the venue. We see a world-class arrangement right here for the qualifier 4 in the under-13 sub-junior nationals happening right here in Mahabalipuram, and it's the AIFF All India Football Federation tournament. Turns around and the referee decides to stop play and give some attention to the player who is injured. He will have a look and then he will be deciding if the medical help should walk in or no. Seems like the player is fine and is well up on his feet. All set with the free kick at center of the court. Crosses the ball towards the D area. Does miss on that. Good chance for Bengaluru FC. Bengaluru FC get that second goal and they are up in the lead once again. It's the captain Jordan Paul who's got that goal for Bengaluru FC. They are back in this game with that game and they're back with the lead as well. What a wonderful goal. Must give an appreciation to the champ who kicked that ball from the half-court line. The cross was perfectly done. The defense slightly missed on judging the pitch, but advantage was completely taken by Bengaluru FC, and it's the captain Jordan Paul Mobeen who scored the second goal for Bengaluru FC, and they are back in the lead. FC Madras quickly restart the game from the center of the court. Just look at that. The header slightly missed on it, but Jordan Paul did not hesitate to chip in the ball right above Adish Adwant. Slightly chips it and goes in for that celebration. Entire team walks in to congratulate their captain. And they look very, very happy. Cheer from the stands as well. The parents are very happy with that attempt. This is exactly the support that's required to these young boys at this level. And currently the score sheet looking like Bengaluru FC 2 and FC Madras 1. FC Madras have got 12 minutes to get in an equalizer once again, just like how they did it in the first half. They came back strong and the intent that FC Madras had shown in the first half was just impressive and wonderful to watch. The kind of equalizer that they scored, and we can be expecting something like that in a few minutes as well, because FC Madras is one of the promising teams that we have in India. That's a good fake Plays it towards the midfield. Turns around. Passes it back to the defender. Defense having the ball in possession. Crosses the ball. It's FC Madras. And the Bengaluru's defense acts early. Plays through. Crosses the ball. That's a harsh fall for the defender. But the play continues. Bengaluru FC once again on the ball. With two defenders guarding Wade there. Passes the ball towards the center. It's Neil Deepak. Crosses the ball towards the left winger. It's Pranav who will have to make a long run up, but lets the ball go out. We have a substitution. Jersey number 48 will be walking in for FC Madras. Fahad Minaz has walked in. And we have a couple of changes for Bengaluru FC as well. Fahad Minaz has walked in and Halder has walked out for FC Madras. Quick cross for Bengaluru FC. They are well available at that right winger there with one defender being there to guard that spot. That's a good cross. There's a player present there. Headed defense from FC Madras does well. And there comes a body defense. That will be called is what I feel. But no, it's not. Looks like a legal one there. And the play continues back with FC Bengaluru. That's a good stop. A bodied stop from Bengaluru's captain there. And there comes a clearance. The coach of Bengaluru FC asking for that foul and the referee has given it this time. It's going to be a free kick and looks like we have got two changes for Bengaluru FC. We have jersey number 9 walking in. That is Rudra Patel will be walking in. And Jordan Paul has been called out. And we have Singh who walks in. As well, we have two changes for Bengaluru FC. Rudra Patel has walked in for Jordan Paul. For Bengaluru FC. That's a good cross. That's inside the D area. Defensive header. Few clashes inside the D area. But ball has been put to safety and the ball possession will be kept with FC Madras. Another change, that is Singh walks in for Pranav. Couple of changes on that stop there. But play continues. We've got 8 more minutes remaining on the clock in the qualifier 4. Currently the advantage and all the favor looking like it's with Bengaluru FC. As they've got a lead of 1 goal. FC Madras moving ahead. That's slightly a miss pass. Turnover. Ball possession remains with FC Madras. Takes it ahead. One touch was the plan, but the defense did something different there, which had kept the FC Madras player to change the plan. Good cross, attacks the goalpost this time, and a good save from Karthik. There was a forward running in for that touch alongside a defender from Bengaluru FC. But the goalkeeper Karthik of Bengaluru FC had gotten a good grab at that position. He judged the ball pretty well. Good clearance from FC Madras towards the offensive side. Header, ball goes straight up. Header once again. Bengaluru FC having the ball possession, makes his run towards the center, now towards the left sideline. It is Neil Deepak. Correction, it's Seiko with the ball possession. There is a slight stop. 2 players goes down, play continues, and there we have the whistle. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be from the defensive line of FC Madras. 83 minutes ticking on the clock. Grounds the pass. Irom having the ball for FC Madras. Crosses the ball inside the D area. Defensive header being the first touch at the D area. Seiko with the ball. Passes it back towards his defender. Jumps in for that header but does not have a touch. Plays towards the midfield. Back with the captain of FC Madras, Jerim. And there comes a clearance and the referee has noticed a foul and given his whistle. But it's not seemed like the action did look like, yes, a free kick has been given to FC Madras. And that's also a very good spot for FC Madras to launch in a cross inside the D area so that they can pull in that late equalizer, as they've got just 5 more minutes remaining before we hit the 90 minutes mark in the qualifier 4 right here at the AIFF Sub Junior Under 13 National Football Championship. That's a good save from Karthik. The ball directly was subjected towards Karthik, and looks like Karthik is in some pain, as there was a forward who attempted to give in a touch, might have gotten a slight touch of Karthik's body there, and that's the reason the goalkeeper of Bengaluru FC looks like he's in some pain. Just have a look at the replay. It was a good cross, and there came a touch, and there was a slight knee that was faced towards Karthik. Would be a little bit of painful for Karthik there. Medical help has been called in, and that happens to be a good time to all the other players to sip on some water and take an unofficial water break there. Jersey number 69 cheering his teammate right there. That is Tennyson Singh for FC Madras. Karthikeya is fine and is up on his feet and does the first pass to Seiko. Seiko moves along the defensive line and slightly misses on the dribble there, with the attacker from FC Madrid being present. That's a good skill, and looks like Seiko is in pain there. Quick throw in. Seiko is still on the ground with that slight touch being there for with that counter attack. The ball continues to move from the defensive line of Bengaluru FC towards the attacking side. Slight touch. Played towards the defensive region of Bengaluru FC. Slides and keeps the ball well within, and the ball has gone out this time. Throw in to be given to FC Madras. Back with the defense now. The defenders moving in the defense of FC Bengaluru, and now decides to cross the ball towards the D area. Header. Clearance from Bengaluru FC. And there comes another clearance. FC Madras having the ball possession with two defenders right behind him. Slight pass. That's a good passing along the line for Bengaluru FC. Chips it down the ground towards the other end and shifts the defense of Madras FC. Arav Ajit takes the ball along the line towards the left winger to attack it one more time for Bengaluru FC. Back with Seiko. Seiko towards defender. Seiko has two options there, but he chooses the third one. As of my vision, there were two options. One was the midfielder right at the center. Another was the defender right behind him. But he decided to go for the third one. He decided to pass it on to his midfielder. That is Arav Ajit, who was present on his left. And now we have FC Madras on the attack. Correction. FC Madras taking the line and going in for that shot. But defense walks in early from Bengaluru FC. Grounds the pass, one touch. That's a good ball for Tennyson Singh. And the ball has gone out. Will be a throw in once again, and Irom will be throwing the ball inside. We have a change. Jersey number 60 will walk in, and 49 will be called out. That is Jerem, the captain, has been called out. And Ritik Senthil Kumar will be walking in. Good header, but even better defense from Bengaluru FC. Ball is moving towards the sideline for a throw in, and the player lets it go. Looks like the ball possession is to be kept with Bengaluru FC. We are almost entering 90 minutes right here but prior to which there will be some medical attention that's to be required to be given to defender of Bengaluru FC, and after which we will be continuing with the throw-in that's been given to Bengaluru FC. Indian football forward together. As I gave in a mention earlier, Team Bengaluru FC is right here with their coach Avinash Prakash and with the team manager Krishan. And talking about the home team, we have FC Madras coached under their head coach Suren Kumar Chetri and team manager Shalak. And I did give a mention about the motto of FC Madras, that is, football is our passion and Madras is our emotion. A wonderful motto that's been given right there for FC Madras. That's a good chance once again for FC Madras, but the goalkeeper Karthik will hold on to it. 4 minutes of added time. And 4 minutes is all that FC Madras have gotten to score an equalizer. And 4 minutes is all that Bengaluru FC have gotten to defend FC Madras. That's a slight miss on that. Good through ball, but a wonderful defense sliding in at the entry point of the D area. Keeps the ball possession back with Bengaluru FC. Slightly pushes the ball ahead and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC. Quick throw. And the ball goes out of play. Once again, that throw will have to retaken for Bengaluru FC. We have all the players of FC Madras marking each and every player of Bengaluru FC so that it does not happen a successful throw-in. But Bengaluru FC doing great on that run-up. They manage a smart play there to receive that throw-in, but ball possession back again with FC Madras. Back to Bengaluru FC on the defensive line. Clears the ball, a flat clearance, reaches FC Madras for a few seconds and back with Bengaluru FC for a few seconds. Midfield is something which is hard to determine the ball possession with. You never know who has the ball. Bengaluru FC has it at the first second, and the third second you see FC Madras having it back. But currently the ball possession is back with Bengaluru FC. Takes it through. Takes it along the line. He's got a good space. And a sliding tackle will lead the ball for a throw-in. It's Irom who has pushed the ball out. And it will be a throw-in for Bengaluru FC. Quick and short throw. They will spend some time with the ball at the corner. We've got two players running in. They managed to beat both of them. And there comes a push and a fall. The referee says continue the play. FC Madras back in possession. They are running towards their counter-attack. And defense grabs the ball at the midfield for Bengaluru FC. And they keep passing the ball right there, right along. The cheers are continuously flowing for the home team and the visitors from the stands. That is exactly the kind of support these young boys are looking for. And there comes the clearance from FC Madras. Bengaluru FC has the first touch. Seiko takes it along the sideline, beats two defenders with his dribble. Now takes it towards the D area. Goes towards the baseline. Beats one defender one more time. And this time targets the goalpost, but a good save from the goalkeeper, Adish. And the clearance quickly done for FC Madras. Sends the ball forward. And a clearance to put the ball into safety. Will be a throw-in for FC Madras. And we can witness the full-time whistle blowing in any time from now. Ball is inside the D area one more time. Bengaluru FC decides to clear the ball, and the referee has called in for medical help. Bengaluru FC's player has gone down. All the players, parents, and supporters having a nail biter in the stands right there, as it is an intense match with a few more minutes remaining, and the ball possession currently being with FC Madras. And they are trailing back by 1 goal at this minute. The throw was subjected to reach the D area. Back with FC Madras is the ball possession. Chips the ball inside the D area. Header. Back with Bengaluru FC. And now once again a turnover at the midfield. FC Madras with the ball possession, long range, and it's Karthik who will stop the ball at the very goal post and decide to kick it away. There comes a full-time whistle. It's Bengaluru FC who will progress in this tournament, and they have reserved their spot in the semi-final of the AIFF Sub-Junior National Football Championship. This was an absolute blockbuster game that we witnessed in the under-13 category at the AIFF Sub-Junior League. A match between Bengaluru FC and FC Madras, where both these teams showed promising effort and a great intent in the entire match, where the entire match looked like a thriller and a blockbuster, but at the end it's Bengaluru FC who have come out victoriously, and they will progress in this tournament, and they will be the fourth and the final team to reserve their spot in the semi-finals of the AIFF Sub-Junior National Football Championship. The final scores looking like Bengaluru FC 2, FC Madras 1. This is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box, and you are watching this action live on the AIFF. Correction, you are watching this action live on the Indian Football official YouTube channel. Thanks for being a great support, and a big shout out to all the spectators and supporters who made their way to the venue and gave in their support to all these players. That's it from this match, from the qualifier 4. We will now be moving on to have a glance at the match summary and the replays in a short while from now. There comes the match summary. Bengaluru FC having 55% of the ball possession, shots on target being 9 each from both the teams. Tackles being 10 for BFC and 14 for FCM. Corners being 3 for BFC and 1 for FCM. And offsides being 0-0. What a pleasant evening at this beautiful venue at Mahabalipuram. Top class arrangements for this league right here in Mahabalipuram. Giving an appreciation to everybody who's contributed for this wonderful arrangement to promote football at a national level in these young boys in the under 13 category. Celebrations will flow for Bengaluru FC. And here we have it, the match highlights. And this is the second half, where FC Madras kicked off things in the second half. A lot of saves to be witnessed in the second half. A quick touch, played it through, and it was FC Madras' attack time. They did well on the passing, but the defense of Bengaluru FC was pretty hard on these players. A big claim right there. Wade getting the ball at the left winger, going in for that just above the crossbar shot. This movement of the ball being just enough to beat the defense, and the save from Karthik. Good bodied save, and the foul getting called by the side referee. And the captain Jordan not getting in a foul there. He was pretty unhappy on that decision of the referee. But nevertheless, later on, he was the man who got in that lead, who got in that goal for Bengaluru FC. It was back with Bengaluru FC's defense, moved in forward, long ranger, and a good save from Adish. The bodied block and a slight push. Got to see a card, we got to see goals, we've got to see almost everything in this match. And this is exactly the kind of blockbuster that we expect to watch in a game of football. And this was that flying save from Adish Adwant. Indeed, he was airborne for at least 5 seconds is what I felt like. But a great attempt from Adish on saving. Just look at that. He judged it perfectly and gave it a dive and pushed the ball above the crossbar. A single-handed save. And the crowd going insane looking at that effort from this young boy Adish Adwant. And this was exactly where the cross came in from the center line, and the captain Jordan Paul of Bengaluru FC made no mistake in chipping the ball right above Adish Adwant and got in that goal, disturbing the net for the second time in this match, Bengaluru FC. What an intent from the captain of Bengaluru FC. Celebrations from all around the field. All the players of Bengaluru FC running into their captain to appreciate that goal, as that was the match-winning goal. And the cheer that kept on flowing through the entire match, that was from the stands, from all the parents and the supporters of both these clubs. This was indeed a good cross from Irom, which was collected perfectly by Karthik. A lot of saves by Karthik in today's match. Both the goalkeepers, for that reason, Karthik and Adish, have done a good job in saving some difficult shots. And that's the reason we just got to see 3 goals today. Great effort. There was a complete team effort from both the teams. And some final efforts from FC Madras to get that equalizer, which were all derailed from the defensive plays of Bengaluru FC. Good slide from Irom. And Seko on the last attempt to get the 3rd goal, but Adish Adwan says no at the near post. Long range pass, and this was it. That was the minutes where the last final full-time whistle was blown, and the appreciation and cheer coming in from the stands. And the party begins right here for Bengaluru FC as they have progressed to the semi-final in the AIFF Sub-Junior Football Championship that's happening in Mahabalipuram. And Bengaluru FC happen to be the 4th and final team to reserve their spot in the semi-final, along with Classic Football Academy, Minerva Academy, and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Cheer and giving an appreciation to all the fans for cheering them throughout the tournament. This is exactly what BFC does in the ISL as well. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. This is me, Vinol Arun, on the commentators box. Continue giving your support to these young lads in the upcoming matches that they're going to face in the semi-finals, and let's support Indian football. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.